Did you know that a homegrown tomato is packed with up to 50% more vitamin C than its store-bought counterpart? That's right, the power of homegrown ingredients is truly remarkable. When you plant, nurture and harvest your own produce, you're not only cultivating a healthier lifestyle but you're also awakening your taste buds to a world of flavors untapped by the average grocery store offerings. Just imagine biting into a fresh, juicy tomato that you've grown yourself, its flavor unrivaled by anything you've tasted before. Or consider the satisfaction of preparing a gourmet meal with ingredients that you've watched grow from seed to harvest. It's a culinary journey that begins right in your own backyard. Not only are homegrown ingredients healthier and tastier, but they also give you the power to control what goes into your food. This is the beauty of growing your own food. It's a personal, empowering, and deeply satisfying journey. Growing your own gourmet ingredients can revolutionize your culinary experience. Now let's delve into the art of selecting the right ingredients for your gourmet garden. Imagine the satisfaction of plucking a ripe, juicy tomato straight from your garden, or the fragrance of fresh basil leaves crushed between your fingers. The first step towards this delightful experience is choosing what to grow in your gourmet garden. This choice will depend on several factors, including your climate, the type of soil you have, and of course, your personal taste preferences. If you live in a region with a warm and sunny climate, herbs like basil, thyme, and rosemary will thrive in your garden. These aromatic plants not only add depth to your dishes but also fill your garden with a delightful fragrance. In cooler climates, hardy herbs like parsley and chives are a great choice. Soil type is another crucial factor. Some plants like lavender prefer well-drained soil, while others like tomatoes love rich, moist earth. It's essential to understand the needs of each plant to create the best environment for them to flourish. Now let's talk about the fun part: personal taste preferences. Your gourmet garden should be a reflection of your culinary style. Love Italian cuisine, basil, tomatoes, and garlic are indispensable. If you're into Asian flavors, consider growing lemongrass, ginger, or Thai basil. Some gourmet ingredients are surprisingly easy to grow. Take basil, for instance. This versatile herb is a staple in many cuisines and can be grown in pots, making it perfect for urban gardeners. Tomatoes are another excellent choice. They're incredibly rewarding to grow, providing bountiful harvests from just a single plant. And let's not forget garlic. This humble bulb is a powerhouse of flavor and grows well in a variety of climates. Remember, the beauty of a gourmet garden lies in its diversity. Experiment with different plants, and don't be afraid to try something new. Over time, you'll learn what grows best in your garden and what brings the most joy to your plate. Choosing the right ingredients for your garden sets the foundation for a gourmet cooking experience. Your journey towards culinary excellence begins in your very own backyard. Let's continue this exploration in the next scene, where we'll dive into the art of planting, nurturing, and harvesting your gourmet ingredients. Planting, nurturing, and harvesting your ingredients is a rewarding journey. Each step of this process is filled with excitement, anticipation, and the joy of watching life sprout from a tiny seed. To start, it's crucial to know the best time to plant your chosen ingredients. While some plants prefer the cool touch of spring, others thrive in the full heat of summer. For instance, basil is a summer-loving herb, while leafy greens like spinach and kale prefer the cooler months. Now let's move on to the actual planting. Dig a hole deep and wide enough to accommodate the roots of your plant. Gently remove the plant from its container, place it in the hole, and backfill with soil. Water your plant immediately after planting to help it settle in. Nurturing your plants involves regular watering, providing them with adequate sunlight, and protecting them from pests. A common rule of thumb is to water your plants deeply and less frequently, rather than shallowly and often. This encourages their roots to grow deeper into the soil, making them more resilient to drought. Sunlight is another critical factor for your plant's growth. Most vegetables and herbs need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. However, some plants like lettuce and spinach can tolerate a bit of shade. When it comes to pests, prevention is better than cure. Regularly inspect your plants for signs of infestation and use organic pest control methods to keep them at bay. Harvesting is the culmination of all your hard work. It's important to know the right time to harvest your produce for the best flavor and nutrient content. Generally, leafy greens can be harvested when they're young and tender, while root vegetables like carrots and beets are best when they've reached full size. Remember, the more you harvest, the more your plants will produce. So don't be shy about picking your produce. After all, that's what you've been working towards. With patience and care, your garden will reward you with the freshest ingredients for your kitchen. The joy of plucking a ripe tomato straight from the vine or pulling a carrot from the ground is an experience that's hard to beat. So let's start planting. The magic happens when your homegrown ingredients transform into gourmet dishes. Imagine plucking a ripe, sun-warmed tomato from your own garden, its vibrant red skin bursting with flavor. Now picture that tomato in a classic Italian caprese salad, paired with fresh basil leaves also harvested from your garden. The transformation is not just about the physical transition from garden to plate, but also the elevation of taste, quality, and nutritional value. Homegrown ingredients have a certain magic about them. They're fresher, tastier, and packed with nutrients, unmarred by long transportation or storage times. This freshness is what makes homegrown produce a star player in gourmet cooking. Let's take our caprese salad as an example. The sweet, juicy tomatoes and aromatic basil leaves are the main characters of this simple yet sophisticated dish. Drizzle a bit of extra virgin olive oil, sprinkle a dash of sea salt, and crown it with creamy mozzarella. The result? A gourmet dish that sings with flavor, made even more special by the fact that the ingredients were nurtured by your own hands. Or consider a delicate herb-infused roasted salmon. Fresh dill, parsley, and chives from your garden can take this dish to new heights. The herbs not only intensify the flavor but also add a touch of elegance that distinguishes a gourmet dish. The same goes for a classic French ratatouille, where your homegrown zucchini, eggplant, bell peppers, and tomatoes can steal the show. The freshness of the ingredients plays a significant role in enhancing the dish's flavor profile, making it a true gourmet delight. But it's not just about taste. Homegrown ingredients are often more nutritious. They're harvested at their peak ripeness, which is when their nutrient levels are at their highest. This means that your gourmet dishes aren't just delicious, they're also incredibly healthy. Growing your own ingredients and turning them into gourmet dishes is a rewarding journey. It's about discovering the intimate connection between the earth and the plate, about celebrating the simple pleasures of life, and about elevating everyday meals into culinary masterpieces. With homegrown ingredients, every meal can be a gourmet feast. Gardening is not just about the food, it's about the joy of nurturing life. Imagine this: the sun is gently warming your back as you tend to your garden, your hands deep in the rich, fertile earth. You're surrounded by a symphony of nature's sounds, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the gentle hum of insects. This is the joy of gardening, a tranquil oasis from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Gardening is more than a hobby, it's a form of therapy. It's a way to connect with the earth, to slow down and appreciate the simple pleasures of nature. It invites us to step away from our screens, to breathe in the fresh air, and to immerse ourselves in the rhythms of the natural world. And as we do, we find our stress melting away, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility. But the therapeutic benefits of gardening go beyond stress relief. Studies have shown that it can improve mental health, increase feelings of well-being, and even boost physical health. It's no wonder that many find gardening to be a deeply healing and restorative practice. And then there is the sense of accomplishment that comes from seeing your plants grow and thrive. From the sprouting of the first green shoots to the blossoming of the flowers, every stage of the plant's growth is a testament to your care and dedication. It's a living, breathing testament to the miracle of life, and you played a part in it. Perhaps most importantly, gardening teaches us about patience and resilience. Plants don't grow overnight, they require time, care, and the right conditions to flourish. And just as we nurture our plants, we too grow and flourish. We learn to weather the storms, to adapt to changing conditions, and to bloom where we are planted. So, whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out on your gardening journey, remember this: gardening is not just about growing plants, it's about growing yourself. It's about connecting with nature, finding peace, and discovering the joy of nurturing life. Gardening is a journey of growth, both for your plants and for yourself. Growing your own gourmet ingredients is a game changer for food enthusiasts. That's the journey we've embarked on today, and what a delightful journey it has been. We've explored the power of homegrown ingredients, the magic they can bring to your gourmet dishes. We've learned how to select the right ingredients for our gardens, the tips and tricks of planting, nurturing, and harvesting. We've seen how these fresh, vibrant ingredients can be transformed from garden to gourmet, making our dishes not just delicious but also a story of our efforts and passion. Above all, we've experienced the joy of gardening, the satisfaction that comes from seeing the fruits of our labor, quite literally. Gardening is more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle, a testament to our love for food and nature. It's a journey that brings culinary excellence right at our doorstep. So, Why not start your gourmet garden today and elevate your culinary experience to new heights?